What's up, guys? TA89 here, back with another product review just for you guys. I say product review because I don't necessarily just do shoes nowadays, but today we have got a pair of pro model skateboarding shoes from the big man himself, Lucas Puig, big man from Cliche. I remember seeing his part in Bon Appetit back in 2005 and it was trippy. Kill Nusk though with the ender. I mean the ender with the whole safety jacket, the flight safety jacket thing. But that was wild. So this is the Puig, as you can see on the tag there. Comes in the black, as I know nowadays, a black Adidas skateboarding box. So most Adidas skateboarding boxes come with this black glossy box. This is Lucas's second pro shoe on Adidas skateboarding. His first one was the the Lucas Premier ADV. So this is I think they call this the chalk brown colorway. So the the official colorway is chalk brown and core black. So this was copped, as you can tell from the sticker there, from the sports warehouse outlet on Shopee. And yeah, let's get into the shoe. You guys aren't here for so much of my talking, but that is the shoe just right there. Yeah, I think this is one of the more classier colored Puigs because it's just a simple solid colored shoe. Usually they'll have the stripes colored in, but with this one it's a little bit more simplistic. Right off the bat, I just want to tell you what this shoe reminds me of. This shoe right here reminds me so much of the DVS Dill, from the way that it looks like that Prada bowling shoe or that Prada walking shoe. And the Scott Johnston, I'm not sure if it was Scott Johnston that designed the shoe, but because Scott Johnston is the official, sorry, not Scott Johnston, is that guy from Kai. When I remember his name, I'll let you know. But the Adidas skateboarding designers that came up with this model were obviously thinking about high-end fashion, and I instantly thought of the Adidas Dill when I pulled this out of the box, because I was like, the lines look so damn similar. But for $209, I cannot complain that this is an amazing quality skateboard shoe. And often it's slept on, obviously, because people aren't so down with the whole skateboarding shoe getting into high-end footwear until Virgil did it himself. But skateboarding has always pulled from fashion, and it will always inspire fashion likewise. So this is the Lucas Puig, obviously designed by Terrace Culture according to their website. Terrace Culture is basically like the whole go to the pubs with your friends wearing futsal inspired shoes like the Samba, football inspired shoes, sorry, like the Samba. For the chalk brown colorway, you have a primarily chalk brown suede. I want to say, sorry, chalk brown nubuck. It's kind of like the same kind of nubuck that you got for the Kobe Protro ones, that white, gray, light blue colorway. So you can tell that there is a lot of flexing. It changes colors, and that material is used consistently throughout the entire shoe. You have a one-piece toe cap with perforations in the front, and this shoe, according to Wear Tested and most of the other skateboarding reviewers on YouTube, this shoe lasts a damn long time, because underneath this one-piece toe cap you have what is called Adi Tough, which is a very thin layer of TPR rubber that runs through parts of the shoe within what's called the first layer of the shoe. So you have like a thin piece of rubber that runs from here or about here up until the entire forefront of the shoe. Moving on to the side, you have no lace holes, but you have internal lace holes. Obviously that's to keep kickflip abrasion and ollie abrasion away from the laces, so your laces will not bust when you are skating the shoe. You have a nice little detail there with the whole I just call that the lace holder at the front. It's pretty nice. Having like an Adidas trefoil there would be pretty nice, but shoes already designed. On the 3 stripes, you have also, I want to say this is synthetic leather. It's synthetic leather in a, I think it's chalk brown as well, but it's just a lighter shade just to sort of make it pop. Moving over to the front, to the middle side of the shoe, you've got a lace hole there, and that is like an aluminium punch out lace hole at the top. You've got Puig's I don't know what that's called, but just Puig signature, obviously done slanted up in that palace sort of font. Over to the back, after you get the whole extended toe cap right there, you have another piece of suede that is in the same design language, flowing over to the back of the shoe to this very extended high collar, which keeps your heel locked in very nicely when you're inside the shoe. A notable thing to note is that this is kind of like a Palace tri-ferg. Obviously the shoe was designed with Palace in mind. And over to the other side of the shoe, you have the same thing and the same sort of stitching. And let's now talk about the tongue of the shoe. The tongue of the shoe is a very thinly padded tongue. Sorry about that. You've got an Adidas gold lettering over at the top, just right there. And if you notice, on the tongue of the shoe, you have these small piece, which is a nod to Palace footwear. So when you're buying this shoe, you're not necessarily gonna miss out on Palace design languages, because when this shoe first released, they had the Palace collab, which had Palace written here, but that was the only thing that was different. The materials in terms of the leather used on that model was also just the same as the one that was used in the, I just call it the France colorway, which is the white with the white, brown and red stripes. Not much of a difference. So like, you're still, as a consumer, you're getting the same product as the limited edition ones. Like I said, the thinly padded tongue, this shoe does come with spare laces, and it is the same laces as what you get here stock on the shoe. Obviously you're not going to have to switch them out because you're not going to bust through them. On the midsole, you have I believe there's an EVA midsole right inside of here. It's not bounce, it's not adiprene or anything of that sort. Wrapped up in this cup sole that looks like a vulcanized, but it's constructed in a way that is like this 3-piece rubber. So you have that like runner inspired toe there. You've got this abrasion resistant side, and this, according to the other skateboarding shoe wear testers, really lasts a really long time. Let's pull out the insole. So the insole is just basically just this Adidas skateboarding, what do we call this? What's that foam? I'm having brain farts right now, but it's just this thinly padded foam. It's not like how Adidas skateboarding insoles were back when they first started. But then again, beggars can't be choosers. On that insole, you have the same sort of writing or lettering as you do on that very interestingly designed outsole. You've got this reverse tread pattern with the triangles. So this obviously extends the life of the shoe because you don't have the pattern sticking out. Instead, you have just lines sticking out, and they hopefully will last a longer time. You've got the brand with the 3 stripes writing just right there in that black. Nothing on the black, which extends up to the shoe. The shoe is designed very well. You've got a very extensive and almost Nike Free like herringbone, and it's only just one herringbone. And if you must know, Adidas was the brand that developed the herringbone or wave bone pattern. And this herringbone runs from the, I just call it the pushing side or the kickflip side of the shoe, up until the medial side, the other side of the shoe. So as you can tell, like, the shoe is designed with this very wavy, flowy language that I think really captures the eye, and to any person that is that understands and appreciates nice shoe designs like myself. I think I mentioned just now that this shoe does have an EVA midsole, but it thins out obviously, so there's like a mini offset from the heel to the forefoot, and that helps so much with the impact protection when you're going downstairs. I just want to say that this little runner toe thing kind of reminds me of the Link Zero at this point, but not a one-to-one comparison, but it's kind of a design language that people want to adopt nowadays with shoes becoming puffier and techier. So let's see what Lucas's next shoe is designed, obviously after the Indoor Super, which is kind of like built off of this, but it's kind of like just not a knockdown, but like a cheaper version of this Puig shoe. So that is essentially the Lucas Puig Pro in the chalk brown and core black colorway. This is your boy TJ Got Kicks 89, and I am out. See you guys at the next one.